you guys want to hear about Thailand?
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
It was indescribable.
Sounds awesome.
20 seconds to Thailand Rob, and today is story time. If you don't know what that is, just wait 5 seconds and I'll explain. Story time usually deals with me telling you some crazy wild story, minimally true, mostly true, positively true. It's almost always true, but I don't like to admit that. A lot of times in my past video, I would just tell you a story about what happened, and that's what I'm going to do in this one. However, in my previous videos, I asked you, the viewer, to create the thumbnail, which is what you saw on this with all the girls around me. I asked you to create a thumbnail, and I would make a video based on that thumbnail. Well, this is one of those videos, and I appreciate you that made that thumbnail. I don't know if you want me to say your name or not, so I'm not going to say it out loud right now. But before we continue, the next thumbnail is going to be this, and I want you to come up with the title of what this would be. In the comments below, please put the title of what this thumbnail should be for this video, for that video. If you're not familiar with what speed dating is, I'm not sure if they still even do it anymore back in America, but what it used to be was you would get about 20 people in a room, 20 guys, 20 girls, or 10 guys, 10 girls, and there would be 10 tables, and you sit down and you meet someone for, I think, 3 minutes, have a conversation, and they ring a bell, you get up, and then after that you switch to the next table, and you get to meet 20 people in a very short amount of time. And everyone has a number, so if you like that person, you can write down their number and you can say, hey, maybe we'll get in touch later. That was speed dating. That doesn't really happen as far as I know over here in Thailand, although we have our own version of it, and that's what I want to get into. In Thailand, our version of speed dating is a bar crawl, pretty much. But there's a rule to the bar crawl. So as we sit down for this story time, it's going to be like you and I are sitting around having a drink together, and I'm going to tell you what the stories are after 10 years of being here, what we talk about, what we've heard, and what is true in Thailand. Most of this is going to apply in Pattaya, Patong, and Bangkok. It can apply in other locations, but these are the main three. So speed dating in Thailand, basically as a bar crawl, would be you go to a bar, have a drink, stay there for probably about 30 minutes, and then you just get up, go to the next bar, get up, go to the next bar, get up, go to the next bar, or you know, and so on and so forth and so on. And so that's what you do. And then at the end of the night, you're probably going to try to go back to the bar that you went to and found the one, but she's probably not going to be there anymore, or she's going to be talking to someone else. So that's where it gets all crazy, because you think, oh, I should have took her on the other. No. Let's get into some rules that all us old fogies over here that sit around and we talk about and we hear over and over again is how to speed date in Thailand. If you're in the middle of a bar scene and your hotel's at one end of the road. The only place that I know that this doesn't apply is Bangla Road, because Bangla Road, you can escape on either end of that road and get out without being seen. You'll understand why I'm saying that in just a minute. Typically, when you come to Thailand on holiday, you have a hotel. Yeah, we all know that, right? But usually that hotel is going to be linear to where the bar scene is, right? So typically you might just walk to the first bar. That is your first mistake. What you should do is walk all the way to the last bar. And all of you that have been in Thailand and lived here, you already know where I'm going with this, right? So you're at your hotel, you leave, you want to go check out the bar scene and check out the girls and buy a lady drink and enjoy the conversation of Thai women in bars. Ooh, it's going to be great. So then what you need to do, again, past the first bar, past the second bar, past the third, go to where the bars are almost damn stopping and you don't even see them anymore. Start there. The reason I say this is, if you are going to be in town in that hotel a week or so, there might be the opportunity of you talking to more than one girl. That could be possible, right? If you went to the first bar, then every time you leave your hotel and you pass by the first bar, guess who's going to call you in? And you're not going to be able to get away. Not without some scrutiny. Yeah, big word of the day, scrutiny.
Fuck, squirrel.
So the pro tip in this masterclass is go to the last bar that you can find, hang out there, and work your way back that whole week that you're staying there or whatnot. Because then, if you're tired of that last bar and you're tired of that scene, you don't have to go back there. But the first bar right next to your hotel, you've got to pass that every day. And you do not want, I can't even make up a name. There's so many. What's a common name over here? You don't want to have. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to put names on it. You don't want to have her running out. She will. As soon as she sees you walking down the road, squirrel, and they can see you before you see them, she's going to be running out there to you because you've already bought her like lady drinks, and you're funny, and she's happy to hang out with you, and she's got her nails in you, and she's just not going to let you go, not without a fight, right? And she's only been working there for 2 weeks or 2 months. That's not true either, but that's what they'll say. It's amazing how a girl can find a guy over here, get married, say she doesn't work at a bar, and end up right back there. I don't know how that works. Now, having said that, there is the opportunity that you will lose out on someone. So I've seen a lot of guys do that. They hold on to a girl as fast as they can because she's so beautiful and she's so nice and she's so different. She's not like the rest. I love it when they say that. She's different. She's different. So yeah, if you find she's different and you want to be with her, by all means, enjoy, have a good time. But if your trip to Thailand was supposed to be 3 months and you've already locked in on one, you want to go traveling, maybe she doesn't, and it's going to get pricey. It's going to get pricey if you want to take a girl out of a bar that she's working at and travel around with her, and she's got to pay for it twice. You got to pay the bar to take her out of the bar, and then you got to pay for her because she's not making any money anymore. And then at the third thing, you don't even know if you and her are getting along yet. After that second week of being with each other, you might be like, I made a mistake. I couldn't be speaking from experience. No way, it's not possible. No. But then again, it's the weekend, it's story time. I thought we'd just have a video, something lighthearted, not too serious about insurance and stuff and dental. We got to go back into the dental thing because I've heard some stories. Man, some people emailed me some stories about their dental thing over here. So yeah, I just wanted to come out and tell you a story that as people, as my friends and I have lived over here. I've been here 10 years. Next 2 months, I'll be here 10 years. And a lot of my friends have been here, if not that long, at least 6 years. And we have so many stories that we sit around and talk about because it never gets old to hear about it, especially when someone comes to Thailand for the first or second time and they tell us the story that we already know and that we've already heard. But it's just, it used to be the buffalo and now it's the truck. And if you don't know what that means, we'll make another video on that. You guys can make the thumbnail for it. Again, please make some more thumbnails. And before we finish this, remember, on this image, what should be the title of this for the next video? We'll do this next weekend. I think we could do this next weekend. That sounds like a good plan. And if you just so happen to be in the Bangkok area on the 30th, I'll be in the same area. Try to find me. I'll see you there. See you later. Bye.